Hey guys, old folks here. So I had a question about how to be one of those guys that does a lot of damage in the team raids, and it's like I can't understand, I'm doing like nothing and they're doing all this damage. So I'm going to show a few things and I want to kind of make it as easy to understand. First of all, if you're way behind, obviously there's probably a power difference between your heroes and their heroes. Second's probably team composition, looking at what works best. The easiest way is to look at this first time damage rank here. If you click on this, it shows you a team. And so this is the team that he's running. Obviously, you can see they're all at least 4 stars except for his healer. Next guy's running kind of same thing. They're all running pretty standard setups for teams. And so what happens is you say, how do I build a team that's going to let me do the most damage? So what I've got here is I've got a set of teams, or a team setup. You'll notice it's all AD except for my healer. And he's got lifesteal, pure damage, and pretty much just a heal. Now, I could modify and change this up. I could throw a tank up there. And we're going to do some things here just to kind of show you the difference. So I'm going to attack first one here. Basically, if you've never seen some of these heroes, Rex ultimate gives him and his whole team a boost to damage as well as speed. Gridlock's ultimate gives him a boost to damage as well as lifesteal, as so does Rex also. So right now I'm just blowing through damage. It's just going to town. Some would say, hey, you don't even really need the healer, and I want to show that. Some guys are like, I've got to have a healer. Do I need a healer? Don't I need a healer? This much lifesteal? No, not really. Against this guy, some people like Karna that I fought, I had to have a healer because she could damage the whole team, and it was just non-stop. So here we are. I'm almost done. 14 seconds. Let's take a look at it. All right, so we finished up. Let's take a look at the statistics here. I did 877. If you remember, that was more than the current number one. Let's take a look at it. So damage dealt. Obviously, Mira, top damage dealer, followed here by Zoe, Gridlock, Wreck, and then, she did damage. Healing received. Obviously, those two received the most healing. Damage received. Obviously, he tanked it all. So we did some good damage. Now here's what I want to remember. Part of the perk of my healer is her skill speeds up attack. But let's say I take her out, and let's say I put in instead him. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and level him up just because there's no point really doing this with a guy that's not... we'll just go ahead and pop him up. Yay, look at me. Not that I really need that, but we'll do it. Alright, so let's get his skills. Skills, come on. Slow. Alright, so here we go. Everybody's ready to rock and roll. Second time through. Team raid. So last time when we did this, I did 877. So let's see what we get on this one. So here we are. I could have leveled them up more, but I didn't. We're just going to hit start. So this is an all damage team, and you're going to see this. I can run this team versus most of the guys, but not all the guys. People like Karna, certain others, I have to have a healer. But against this guy, it's pretty negligent. So what's taking place? Obviously, you see when he casts his ult, he starts to fill up his life. Rek comes in and starts to fill up his life with Rex ult. Yuan's taking some damage. Yuan's shielding him. He's getting a shield from Rek. He might die. I don't know. Man. He's still staying alive. Oh, staying alive. Oh, he's going to die. He's going to die. He's going to die. Darn Yuan. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? Tanks it just enough. Got the whole fight with him. There we go. Alright. Battle's over. take a look at the damage. So I did almost, not fully, but about 80,000, somewhere in there, more damage because I swapped out a healer and I put a DPS tank in there. So, you know, I've played with teams that are built kind of like his. I've played with other teams. You can't see them here, but I've played with teams that are built like the others. And what I've come to see basically is outside of a majorly armored guy, you're going to basically just want to run a team that does nothing but damage. You could throw in a Lufia. You could throw in a lot of guys. You could throw in a Sue. You could throw in, I mean, any of those marksman people here. These are all viable options. Ruby, Lufia, York, Jolie. Probably wouldn't put her in. Pandarus. Pandarus is good. Coco's good. Sue's good. You know, West. But usually what you're going to see is Gridlock and Wreck are kind of your two major ones because of the lifesteal. And then from there, you're kind of left to your own doing about who you want. Obviously, Mirror is usually one of the better ones. You can throw Ruby in, but he's going to jump in, so he is going to tank it some also. Don't forget that. Perk of Lufia, obviously, is her skill at purple. Adds damage to the rest of your teammates, which is always good. So if Wreck's adding damage, Gridlock's adding damage, Lufia's adding damage, you know, there's a lot of perk there. So just kind of see that, think about that, know how to build your teams. I can't show you the old one. I wished I could. You know, back here, it won't let me. Damage rank, it will let me. All right, so first time damage rank. So like here, I had to run a healer because it tore me up too much. We go back here. You know, he had, I didn't do this one yet. I try to alternate every other one. Let's see, Monk Sun, damage rank. So I did not win that first time one. I took it, I had less attacks than everybody. But again, I ran the same thing. You know, it's pretty consistent. So you can go back and kind of see who did what up to a certain point. And that'll help you place better in that. Obviously, the higher you place, the more rolls you get on certain characters. I've got a video on elite raids. I may update it again. There's a lot of controversy about whether or not you need a tank, you don't need a tank. A lot of it depends upon which elite boss you face. But then again, that's for another video. But hopefully this helps you with the team raid, how to line up your guys, how to choose a better team, how to find out what's working for everyone else so you can kind of adjust for that. Everybody that I have here on my team, actually I don't need to click out of that. If you look at all these guys here for first damage rank, freebie, or not a freebie, I mean you can get him, you know, he's worth the $5. I'm not going to lie. You spend $5, you unlock VIP 2, maybe 3, I can't remember which one it is, and he'll serve you well, plus you can do the auto attacks and your stuff, but he's a freebie. He's gotten from the Brawl. I got him unlocked in the Wishing Well. You know, she's gotten from the Crusades. I got him unlocked, and then she's another one that you can unlock too. I got these guys all from the Wishing Well, but these are all freebies that you can get that do phenomenal things. It's very amazing when you see teams later on built around these two guys, Spar and York and stuff like that. They really get a lot of damage, really tanky, kind of real quick. So hope that helps. If you got any questions, feel free to leave a comment or an answer, and I will get back to you.